YouTube. What's really fucking good, y'all? Merry Christmas and all that good shit. It's your boy Mill.
Your boy Pat.
Y'all tapped in right now to the Bay Area's favorite podcast, voted to you live by about 15% of the community here in the Bay Area. This is their favorite podcast to watch. That's why y'all tune in every week. My boy Pat, we are coming off of Christmas. That should be forgettable for us in terms of sports-wise, but other than that, how was your Christmas, my boy?
It was solid. I mean, it was a lot going on, a lot of moving parts,
A lot of moving parts.
But other than that, it was chill. Can't complain, even though, like you said, sports-wise, it didn't go as planned, but overall, it was solid.
Unfortunately, can't bring y'all Victory Tuesday today, but we have a lot to talk about. I'm not going to lie to y'all. Going to go ahead and see what's going on in the chat right quick. My boy rocking new era, you know what I'm saying? First one on the day. Shout out, gang. First one in the building. Rocking new era in the building. My boy AJ Cruz. Hey, yo, reporting for duty. Shout out, my boy. Roll one if you got it, if you're off. If you're at work, definitely try and stay sober until the end of the show. But I'm not mad at you if you want to turn up. Not mad at that. My boy Danker, what's good, my boy? What up, gents?
What up?
Man, everybody tapping in, you know what I'm saying, real quick. Bruh. Where to start?
We could start with 13. I'll tell you that.
We could definitely start with 13. As y'all know, 49ers went ahead and took that L last night at Levi Stadium on Christmas. Last game of the week versus Lamar Jackson. Score was, I believe, 30-22, something like that. And 33-19. I thought we even scored 20 points. Damn, I tried to give us more points.
33-19.
Yeah, the last one was kind of a gimme. It could have been.
I felt like they low-key earned that last one. Sam Darnold came in, got into the hurry up. He had the best drive of the day.
Was the Ravens? He did have the best drive of the day. Was the Ravens even like? Was there starters on defense? Was there starters on defense?
Their starters were still in. I mean, but there's obviously a little drop off in your play when you're up 3 touchdowns. So you feel me? But we got into the hurry up. Sam Darnold threw a couple of dots. So I got to give him his credit. That was our best drive of the day. Well, I'll take that back. The McCaffrey one was probably
that was a great drive.
But our second, Purdy, our quarterback's best drive of the day was
for sure. Yes, it was. Thank you for leading into that. As I finish off, that Brock Purdy had a very, very terrible setback day yesterday, throwing 4, not 1, not 2, not even 3, 4 interceptions on the day yesterday for Brock Purdy, giving the Ravens a lot of good short field position. And Lamar Jackson really separated himself in the MVP race yesterday, putting on a masterclass in Levi Stadium, bro. I mean, we can start there because 4 interceptions, I did not see that. And I'm the biggest skeptic of Brock Purdy being able to take us to the Super Bowl and winning it. But I did not see the man ever throwing 4 interceptions in the game. I don't even think Jimmy Garoppolo ain't never even did no shit like that. Jimmy Garoppolo has done some crazy shit as a 49ers quarterback. But, bro, what did you see yesterday from your man Glock? Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of things. I mean, I'll start with 13. He looked like he missed a couple of easy ones early, and then he was feeling the pressure and kind of started forcing it, feeling like he has to make a play because the offense wasn't really going as we normally have been expecting. So it just felt like he got a little pressed. His second interception, you know how I feel about those tip passes. Like, dude made a hell of a play.
Yeah.
The ball gets tipped, and even when that gets tipped, most times, like even when Fred Warner did his tip, like the ball usually hits the ground after that. So it's kind of a freak thing where he just hit it to the other dude. But the other ones, I kind of gotta put on Purdy. The last one, obviously.
The first one for sure. The first one, it looked like Kyle Hamilton had made a play at first, but it was really he was late throwing in that area for sure.
Yeah, I was just gonna say. So if you're gonna throw that pass, as soon as you look Hamilton off, you have to be coming back and throwing.
Yes.
He came back, he hitched, and then he reloaded.
Pat McQueen is a bad motherfucker. He was standing right there. Yes.
No, for sure.
The window to throw it was there.
Yeah, no, for sure. But he waited until Debo was open, and then you know what I'm saying, you didn't. Yes, you looked Hamilton off, so that'll slow him down. But it wasn't enough going on the other side to take him out of position. So he was still in his spot. He just kind of shifted a little bit and then came back. He kind of like once he did that little hitch and had to read Debo, it was kind of late at that point. So that's a bad read or late throw, whatever you want to call it. Second one was the tip. The third one, that got deflected as well, but you trying to force the ball, and it was a little bit on the back hip. I understand
the second one was off a blitz, right?
Hamilton got pancaked, and then he got up and ended up catching it. So, like, if you look at the corner, he's kind of trying to keep Debo away from the linebacker, and so he kind of gives it to where the corner can get back into it. But at the end of the day, that's your throw. That's a bad throw. And then, like, coming across his body for that last one, it was just like
the last one.
You're doing anything at this point.
The Pat McQueen one was when I had enough because that was a bad throw, trying to throw it to CMC. Even though, like you said, it was a pass rush coming at him, and he does that. He'll throw it to the area where he wants to throw it to, and versus that defense, just how they were so locked in, bro. You just could not do that. And Christian McCaffrey was not able to get that ball, and then Pat McQueen's going the other way. So
yeah, but like his arm kind of got hit or whatever the case may be. So it's like you, yes and no. Like, you feel me? You're trying to force it into a tight ass window, and you feel me? You probably should have took a step up, maybe try to evade the rush or just take the sack, whatever the case. You know, hindsight is 20/20, but I really only gonna excuse one. I mean, you could say two.
Thank you. I'm like, man, niggas was trying to, bro. The tip passes, I understand. Yes, sometimes the defensive line does make a play,
but even the first tip pass, not even the second one, because the second one you trying to throw it in a tight window, and the corner's just deflecting the ball. Like that's his job. You feel me? Like the second actual pick, which is the first one that got deflected. The first one that got deflected.
Yeah.
That one was like, all right, on the blitz, those type of passes get deflected all the time.
It happens.
You feel me? Yeah. So you're not expecting that to, like, it was like the Cleveland one to me. Like, you're not expecting him of, like, even though dude caught that on his own, it's still like you're not expecting a motherfucker to just to just be able to do that. Like, that's not like normal people can't do that. You feel me? Like, that's not normal. So whatever the case may be, even look at the one that got tipped. Dude threw that at Purdy, like, bro jumped about. You feel me? Like, he was up there. Like, he made a hell of a play. So
he made a play. I was calling yesterday. Shout out to the all black team.
Yeah, right. That was hilarious.
Well, let me catch up to the
still though, like, Purdy. I'm not worried though, honestly. Like, I'm not making excuses for what he did, because, like, that was unacceptable. You feel me? I'm not gonna excuse that game in any type of way. But the fact that this man had 4 interceptions and still decided to throw a pass behind his head, bro, that just lets me know that this kid really just don't care, bro. Like, you feel me? Like, he's never gonna get rattled. Like, you see him, he felt the pressure a little bit of the MVP talk and wanting to make a play, but he just don't care, bro. He's still out there just doing whatever. And that just lets me know that this loss is not going to shake him, bro. He's going to bounce back and probably play good the rest of the year going forward. Like,
he took all accountability. He did what Jimmy wouldn't have done. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And then too, that be, bro, he do it with a smile. That's what makes Jimmy want to punch him in the face, bro. Like, he come off the field just like,
But still, bro, 4 interceptions is unacceptable. And it's just like, bro, like, you just can't do that, even if you want to give your team a chance. Just with so much being on the line too, bro. Like, it's the MVP. This was the battle for sure for the MVP.
Yeah, Purdy wanted to make sure he was no longer in that discussion.
Bro, like, damn.
So go ahead and take me out, baby. I don't want nothing else to do with this. Y'all got it.
Really, I think Christian
McCaffrey and nothing. Yeah.
I did not see that coming at all, bro. I'm the biggest.
I didn't. And even if I was thinking, like, maybe like 2 touchdowns, 2 picks, a worst case scenario.
Worst case.
But he still had 250 something yards.
He gonna throw you, like, definitely one from time to time, but 4 is crazy, bro.
And he
Oh
still
my
had
goodness.
200. I think it was 256 yards. Like he's
Yeah,
still
nah, we was hooping.
like,
Now, let me because I want to get to the chat right quick because
yeah,
it was still some positive plays being made, but
for
that
sure.
4 picks was crazy, bro. Shout out Danger. Ravens definitely showed up for sure. Definitely
Yes.
did for sure. Kyle Hamilton was in the zone. Yeah, shout out to the All Black team. He was going crazy, bro. Rocket New Era says Niners played bad, but also had a lot of bad luck too. I mean, what would you say? Because I mean, I felt like they played. We
No,
played
I feel like we
good.
played. I feel like we played bad. Like
We played bad, like
this
overall.
this
I mean, because it was really pretty with the interceptions. But overall,
yes,
the game went on.
but
It started to pile up. But yeah, go ahead, my bad.
yes, but like I feel like um even with our offense, Kyle kind of got rattled a little bit too. Like I feel like he kind of got away from the running game. It was like, yeah, Purdy threw a pick. Let's go out here and throw it 5 more times and show him we don't care. Like you feel me? Like it just felt like Kyle was tripping. We saw that drive where CMC ran up the field, the left side, the whole drive, and then we didn't go back to that at all. So it was just like, I
I mean,
don't know.
I felt like they started slowing down the left side runs a little bit, as the game went on. They were definitely attacking that pretty well, but still,
I just didn't. I didn't think.
I thought they should have stopped running stretch plays and just run more in between the tackles because we were trying to go sideline to sideline, and they have like some of the fastest like linebackers in the league. So I felt like they probably could have went a little bit more in between the tackles, but still, you should definitely run the ball more versus
Yeah.
Baltimore Ravens, bro.
And hit them more with the screen game. Like
Yeah.
if they're gonna come in hella aggressively, thinking they're gonna beat us every time, go ahead and use their aggressiveness against them. So I felt like Kyle got away from that. And then he started throwing too much. And that one, I forgot what. I think it was the drive that Purdy got hurt, or he might have the one where he threw the pick. But he was like, we were moving down the field, and it was like 2nd and 5.
Mm-hmm.
You just decide you're gonna run it out of nowhere. It's like you've been throwing this whole drive. We've been moving down the field, and you just run it out of nowhere. And then we just like lost like 4 more yards, and it kind of slowed our drive down.
Yeah.
The defense, I'm not really gonna put this on them because they were like Lamar is playing with 40 yards every possession. Like, what do you expect him to do? They held him to field goals for the most part, but like that 95-yard drive, like they walked us down the field, but then they still only got 3 points out of it. So like the defense did pretty much as they could with one hand tied behind their back. So I'm not gonna put it too much on them. Obviously, they didn't really get no sacks like that. They had maybe
it was a lot of almost because I saw this one. I wanted to this one got brought up about the ref. We got to talk about the ref. The ref that Triple Lamar was wearing the number 49.
That's funny. I didn't even peep that.
But right to Aaron, bro.
You could kind of see it coming because Lamar was running towards him at first and then ran away and then looped back around, and the ref was just like, "Yo, like he got up on him too quick."
The ref was already hella close to him already, so
that's what I'm saying.
He tried to make a move, and you can see Nick Bosa and Chase Young both going after him. They right there, so the ref probably definitely got spooked seeing them two niggas coming at him. So like.
And then my thing is too, we can't sit here and act like Lamar didn't run 20 yards backwards, bro. Like,
not back.
You feel me? Like, how far back do you want the ref to be, bro? Like, you feel me? Like, come on, bro.
He still would have got up out of there, I think, or at least I don't think it would have definitely been a safety.
It wouldn't have been a safety. It definitely.
I don't think it definitely would have been a safety, but man,
I think he would have threw the ball away. Like, he would have had some, you know what I'm saying? But
easy, bro.
It was just like. He still ran backwards hella far, and the ref was just like, what did you want the ref to do? 40 yards back? Like, you feel me? Like, Lamar got up on him hella quick, bro. You're on offense. I'm not expecting you to run this way, fam. Like, you feel me? Like,
that's also true. Yeah,
you're running.
Definitely got up on him. Yeah, that's pretty
where you want the ref to stand, bro. And then, like you said, you got Chase Young, Nick Bosa, Lamar, all closing in up on you, bro. Like, what you want this man to do? He saw his life flash before his eyes.
It wasn't even the fact that the ref was there because the Lamar kind of did chalk it up. It's just the fact that he was there sitting in the end zone and now it's a safety. So it's like double whammy for sure.
For sure. It did. If we would have won by 2 or 3, that people would have for sure took that on one. But I ain't worried about it. It happens. It was funny though. Like I seen it coming, man. The ref was just back, and then Lamar just got up on him too quick. Like it was just it just happened so fast. He's not Like Lamar turned around and started sprinting like 15 yards into the end zone. Like, bro, come on, bro.
It's like Otis Bird says that ref knew he messed up. He had to laugh
For
about it.
sure. But he knew he messed up like in the moment. You can see like, oh no, this ain't about to end well. Like, you feel me? As he's about to fall, like, oh shit.
It was the going into the fetal position for me. Like he went into the fetal
didn't
position.
know what else he was about to do. Like, oh,
like,
bro.
I'm definitely not about to have y'all step all over you, bro.
Watch the head. Like, you feel me?
Like, crazy, bro. Yeah, that was that.
I'm trying to get out your way, but protect myself at the same time.
Yeah. Brock in the air says that ref was like a ref trying to cross the street. Became roadkill. Nah, definitely became roadkill for real. Let's see. Danger says facts. If Lamar set to an actual target, he would have got hit for safety. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it was a couple other ones I had missed.
No, he would have stepped up in the pocket, man. He turned around and started.
I mean, I mean, they had broken though, so he had to wheel around right there because Chase Young and Nick Bosa were definitely on coming from that left side, but he shook to the right and then shook back left, and that's where the ref was already standing. So, bro, he was trying to backpedal so crazy on that play, bro. That shit was hella
that's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah, no, facts. Degan said earlier, yo, why were we writing CMC in the beginning? Because he was looking nice. Yeah, definitely. Shout out to CMC. Kittle, bruh, hit. Rockin' Air says Kittle was having a huge game too, bruh. And Chris M says Kittle needs some love for sure, bruh. Nah, bruh. His first play out the gate, he hit for over like 50 yards or shit like that, bro. Like, we should have definitely kept feeding Kittle. I had him on the prize pick. He hit out the gate for sure off that first one, but they were moving up and down the field, bro. We had, I think, the end of the day, we're like still almost 300 yards. I think we had more offensive yards than they did. Like when it came down,
I can see that because they started every drive inside.
They had short field from the jump.
Yeah.
But it wasn't like we were just getting stopped. It was just the interceptions that Brock Purdy
and penalties too. Yeah. Penalties were killing us, but mostly turnovers more than anything. That's 4 drives that should have ended in points, but instead, we was only down we lost by 14. Even if those are 4 field goals, that's 12. We right there. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a different, different game. And then shit, even with as odd as our game was going, I said as I was watching this game, I'm like, listen, if Sam Darnold can score before this 2-minute warning, we got action. But once we got stalled down there in the red zone, I kind of knew.
I dropped the Kobe meme instantly when I saw Sam Darnold went in there when he's grabbing his kids and he leaving the game. Oh, y'all say we got to go, family. Like
I chalked it up right before the fourth started when we got that. We didn't do shit on that drive. We just had to punt. But
bro, there's no way you could tell me. We've said this on the show that Sam Darnold is better than Trey Lance, bro. Like, come on, bro. I have no faith of this team winning any games if Sam Darnold has to.
Talent-wise, no. But he's probably better for the job as a backup. As far as I said, no. Talent-wise, no. But he's probably better for the job. Yeah.
Yes. But talent-wise,
yeah.
Hell no.
But just as far as a guy that's gonna know his role and not try and challenge the starter.
Big facts. I'm just happy to be here, type of.
Nah, for sure, exactly. He didn't already had his slice of humble pie. Now he's just waiting for his shot. But look, Sam Darnold had a good outing this week. Somebody would definitely take a chance.
He did what he always does, though. He does okay.
No, for sure. Listen, Sam Darnold. You can look at probably every year of his career.
Interception is coming though. Like,
I said, you can probably look at Sam Darnold's career. He probably has a 3 or 4 game stretch where he be balling every year.
I don't know about balling. And then just like maybe 2 game stretch.
I'm telling you, it's probably like in his career. He just drops off a cliff.
What is balling in
like 2-3 touchdowns a game? Like 2-3 touchdowns.
I mean, he never scored though. Like
I'm telling you,
look
it up.
3 games in a row.
Look it up, bro. And then he just falls off a cliff, bro. I'm telling you, watch. Look it up.
On that one, bro. I highly doubt. Sam Darnold has 3 games where he's even thrown for 2 touchdowns in 3 games. We're gonna look that up for sure.
I remember because I had him on 1 year on my fantasy team, and he was killing for like 4 weeks, and I was like, yeah, he got to go after that.
We'll go back to that year and actually check that. Decker says Russ was definitely shady, not even looking at the Trent. fumble recovery because that killed us, and the ball was definitely moving, which means it was live. I believe that's after the interception once he tried to strip sack Pat McQueen. Did you think we had recovered it right there? They didn't take a look at it though.
I thought we did, but at the same time, it's kind of bang bang play. I wasn't too like bent out of shape about it, but I did think we had it like in like live time. I for sure thought we had it, but then it was one of them ones where it's like, yeah, I didn't really expect us to get it.
Yeah,
You feel me?
But this is the third interception.
Yeah, right, exactly, right.
Like we did not come to play. This didn't come to play.
Right.
Otis Bird the third, shout out to the gang, says ugly loss last night, but the Ravens defense definitely on their game. Yeah, now Kyle Hamilton, bro, was my brother said that shit too. He called him out before the game even started. Like, gotta watch out for Kyle Hamilton because he is definitely a playmaker, and that's exactly what the fuck he did was make some plays, bro. Rockin' New Era says, shout out to Tyler being on crime. Hey, shout out gang, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that was a good look for your boy. Niner Insider. Probably be back on there in a couple weeks. I'll definitely let y'all know when, for sure. Yeah, the other reference, that was all funny. Take MVP. Also, Chris M, shout out gang. Happy holidays. Said for Brock Purdy or for Lamar to take MVP if that means the 49ers get the championship. So I like to bring that up just because I was talking to someone else earlier today, and I felt like even though I still be talking shit about Brock, we could still beat the Ravens if it came down to it. Because we was moving the ball, bro. We was moving the ball down the field. Shit was good. Just ran into some hiccups with the interceptions. So how do you feel about the Niners' chances if they do have to see the Ravens again come Super Bowl?
Honestly, I feel good about us versus any team in the NFL anywhere. You feel me? Like, yes, this is a possibility. Like, this can always happen. But I just feel like when we're on top of our game and we're playing the best game we could play, and we're taking care of the ball, not turning it over, like, can't nobody really beat us. So I'm not too worried about it. Yes, it's unfortunate. You feel me? But I'm glad we got this loss out the way. Now we can lock in, still pretty much get this 1 seed and do what we got to do. You feel me? Like, win these next 2, we get our 1 seed and get our bye. So everything is still in place. I'm not overly concerned about this loss like that. Like, it sucks, but we're still in control of our own destiny. So when we're focused and we playing how we need to play, you feel me? But they're lying, pushing us back.
On paper, we have the best roster in the NFL. Like, I don't care what anybody says. We can look at it. All skill positions on both sides, all 11 on 11. Put them up against any other team in the NFL, we would win that. But in the NFL, crazy shit be happening, bro. It can happen. It's any Sunday. So we could definitely lose.
Sure. Bro, turn the ball over 4 times.
So we can bring this up right now. When I tweeted out about Joe Flacco, Joe Flacco can put in this stamp to be a Hall of Famer if he takes them on the Browns, and ends up winning a Super Bowl or anything, or even just a deep playoff run. But if they win the Super Bowl with Joe Flacco, bro, because the Browns already have a good defense. They have a good team. They have some playmakers. Joe Flacco has went on a legendary run before in the past, bro. Do you think the Browns could also now be a factor? Because, I mean, right now it's the AFC North teams that's giving us the most problems between the Browns and the Ravens.
Shit, we got beat by the Bengals, too.
Man. AFC North.
Yeah.
I mean, what you think about that?
I said from the jump, though, this division had my respect. You feel me? I said the Steelers would finish last in this division. Y'all was shocked by that, but feel me? I just said everybody else is just hella good, bro.
I mean, even though they've been hooping, Steelers been hooping though.
They're solid, but it's just they still
like at a certain point they was up there too though.
No, for sure. But like, you feel me? Like, everybody else is just hella good. Like, they got everybody else has a good ass defense that's gonna really make you work.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, he would have to win another Super Bowl and big Super Bowl MVP for me to think
Super Bowl MVP. He gotta get MVP.
Yes.
Damn, the nigga off the couch, bro.
I don't see him being a Hall of Famer unless he wins another Super Bowl.
If he wins too, he'll be on that. I feel like him and Eli Manning would be similar.
But to me, low key, Eli only got in because his last name is Manning.
Right, Eli Manning is not a Hall of Famer to me.
He's not. But he got in because his last name is Manning. Yeah, I feel like he's not even a. I feel like he's not even a Super Bowl. He's not a Hall of Famer even with the 2 Super Bowls if his last name ain't Manning.
Yes.
So that's how I feel about it.
That's also true. But if Joe Flacco wins 2 Super Bowls, bro,
he has a good case. But if he doesn't get that Super Bowl this time, I don't think he's getting in there. That's true. He's the type that, like, you feel me, maybe like the Ravens Ring of Honor type of dude.
Oh, definitely Ring of Honor.
Yeah, but I don't think like a Hall of Fame, because the NFL Hall of Fame is stingy, bro. Yeah. It's like they don't be letting just anybody in the NFL Hall of Fame. So
no, it's also true. Yeah. But I just feel like the run that he went on for them to win the Super Bowl that last time was just
it was
watching in real time.
Man had like 8 or 9, 10 touchdowns or something like that, no picks. Like he was balling, bro.
The way Peyton Manning in there versus the Broncos, bro.
Hey man, he killed us, man. I can't talk bad about him.
Yeah, no, for real. OB3 says Joe Flacco will be a legend if the Browns win the Super Bowl for sure.
No, facts. If he wins that with the Super Bowl, like with the Browns, like but I don't think they're gonna make a deep run personally. I think I can see them winning a game, but I just feel like if they get matched up with like some of them teams that could really hit you on both sides of the ball, I feel like they would struggle.
Yeah.
And also you got to give them their credit because they missing Nick Chubb, who's their best offensive player. So
they doing all this.
Like, yeah, like
that is.
You can say what you want about Deshaun Watson, like he's good, but like Nick Chubb is their best offensive player. So that's really where.
Amari went off for 250, bro.
They said he had 50-something points in fantasy.
Bro, like, everyone has to be on notice, man. The Browns are definitely out there as a potential op for the 49ers getting this 6th Super Bowl. Rocket New Era says Jim Schwartz still owns Kyle. Yes, there's also that factor. So, yeah, we got the field has definitely upped the ante this past weekend for sure. Trying to catch up to the chat here. Oh yeah, I like this one, Chris. So do the Niners need to win and some help next Sunday to lock up the number 1 seed? Says he hasn't kept up after the loss to the record. So
to lock it up next week, yes, but they can still win out and win it regardless. But if we win next week and the Eagles lose and the Eagles and Lions, I think if they both lose next week and we win, then we lock it in. But we would still have to handle our business. And if we handle our business and beat Washington like we should and beat the Rams like we should, then we get it regardless. So
the Rams game just got that much more interesting for sure.
Yeah. We already know boy Ramilia that.
Nothing better. RSR, we ain't seeing you today, which I respectfully.
I know we'll see you next week.
Yeah,
I know that.
I know. See you next week, sir, because that game is gonna be. Bro, I'm trying to see if we can get to that one, bro. That shit gonna be lucky lit. That's gonna be a good one for 2 weeks from now. Danker says Kyle Hamilton was looking like the MVP. Yeah, no, he was out there balling. Danger says, I like our chances playing them again for the Ravens. This is big. If our O-line is healthy after seeing CMC producing the way he did last night. Great segue to the offensive line. A lot of injuries yesterday. Did not get to see exactly what happened with Banks, the official, or in terms of today afterwards. I know it was something with his toe. Trent Williams went out earlier with his groin. Didn't seem too bad. Seemed like he could have went back in there because he was just chilling on the sideline with his pads on, so still engaged. And then Jalen Moore ended up suffering a concussion as well, too. With the O-line, bruh, and coming off, man, Purdy's worst game, bruh. How does that kind of set things back for the offense, especially if Banks is out for like a good amount of time, because like the toe could put him out for probably at least a mid-playoffs, maybe even Super Bowl or anything like that. But
we just don't know how that's going. Also, like I was saying yesterday, I was hoping it was just like fatigue setting in.
Yeah, no, so on that, bro. When I hit you, bro, that shit was hella funny, right? My brother looked when he saw Banks, like right before he went down, he was like, "Damn, Aaron just looks hella tired." Like hey, you know what I'm saying? Like, big man, we'd have been there
But
before,
I
man.
had seen it a couple plays before that. Even like I was just like, he's exhausted. Like I could just see how he moving. Like his shirt was drenched. Like you feel me. So I was just like, they was in hurry up offense. He's played every snap on offense. Like I could just see he's exhausted. And then like one or two plays later, I seen him slip. And then, like you said, the camera kind of cut to him, and he just had like this grimacing look in his face.
I'm tired,
And yeah, but then it came
bro.
out that it was his toe too. So it's pretty. I'm not gonna say I'm pretty sure, but I would assume it's probably the one that's been bothering him. You know what I mean? So we don't know how that's gonna go. And then Trent with the groin, like we don't know how that's gonna go. It could be just like a one game thing. He possibly could have came back, but they didn't want to force it. Depending, where the game was at that point.
Yep.
So we don't know. But I ain't gonna lie. When I seen Burford at right tackle, I was just like, oh
you gonna
yeah.
get to it. You gonna get to it. Like, I'm watching my brother right, bro, and I'm like, look, we asked this question on the podcast, like, what would it look like if we just slid Spencer Burford over to that right tackle spot, baby? We got to watch it in real time, y'all. That shit is not gonna work. It is not. Ooh, Spence.
He's just not. And that's not saying that he can't do it. I'm not gonna say that's not he can't, but he has not practiced not one snap at right tackle, and you could tell by how he was sliding his feet on that protection. My man crossed his feet, like you feel me. It was like he got beat by Clowney, and it was just like, yeah, you could tell my boy ain't never did this before. Like you feel me. It was just
not
like
the NFL, bro. Like
yeah.
He played right tackle coming into the league, but at NFL, bro, that's a whole different level. And this is a prime time game, bro. This thing's already juiced up. Like,
and he played at what's the name at Texas San Antonio, so it ain't like he played like in the SEC right tackle. You feel me? Like So you feel me?
Yeah,
but it was rough.
I also think too with Spence because he lost a lot of weight, and just like I think if he's at his original playing weight when he came in with his height because he's tall enough to play right tackle. I think
he got long arms too, but
exactly.
Like he hasn't played that spot in what 3-4 years, 2-3 whatever, 2-3 years. Like
be just
bro. Versus Jadeveon Clowney, bro. Like come on, bro. Like
that shit got nasty, bro. What's that? Oh man.
Then they moved McKivitz over to left tackle, and it was just like
it got bad real quick. And more credit to Sam Darnold. For making
facts, because facts, because he was out there doing whatever he could with the makeshift O-line. Facts, you gotta give Darnold his credit.
Sure. I'll give you some more credit.
He was balling
with some terrible O-line, bro. Terrible O-line play.
And it wasn't nobody's fault. Like I ain't sitting here like, yeah, you got to be better when this your first snap at right there. Even with Colton McKivitz, you got to play left tackle. The man that played every position on our O-line at this point. So like. At this point, I was just hoping we get through the game. I seen a dude I didn't even know was on our roster, fam. Like the dude they put in for Banks. I'm like, I don't even know who this is, bro. Like I'm not even gonna hold you. I'm not even trying to be funny. None of those. Like I don't even know who this is.
Yeah, that's crazy. Roger Era says, man, Warriors and Niners lost yesterday. Damn near Christmas ruined. Yeah, that was tough. I actually, and we'll get to that when we get to the Warriors segment, but. I was able to see Color Purple yesterday during the Warriors game, so I did not
nice.
near a lick. It was probably the best because
they actually played well, man. I ain't gonna like for what I expected us to look like versus the Nuggets. They did, but we fouled too much. Yes, it was some of it was nonsense. You feel me? It's Jokic, but you feel me? Like 18 free throws is excessive, but. We be doing that shit because we can't guard nobody, bro. Like we have no rim protection, so y'all overcompensate and be trying to, you know what I'm saying? But it was nasty with all them free throws, the pace of the game, and all that stuff. But we had a chance to actually get the win, so I'm not as mad as I was, or I ain't gonna say disappointed. I ain't as disappointed as I was from the Niners.
Yeah, for sure. No, the Niners needed that for sure. OB3 says the backups will not be playing in that Rams game. No, definitely not.
No, that's out now, OB. That's out. Yeah, that's not on the table no more.
y'all just X-nayed all that shit. All
Yeah,
that,
for
y'all
sure.
saying? We gotta stay locked in. We have to stay locked in for the rest of the season, bro. I'm my boy Ricky Diaz. What's going on, my friends? I'm 49, just with my friends. Okay, I see you, my boy. You know what I'm saying? Feeling good.
Ricky.
Hit that like button for me, my boy, real quick. OB3, I'm sure Trent Williams will want to play against his old team in DC. I mean, I thought we've already did we run that with them in the rain game? Wasn't he with us?
I think so.
Yeah,
But
he's already back in his mind.
Yeah, and I feel like at this point in time, Trent Williams don't care about no damn revenge verse.
Yeah,
He didn't play for none of them,
I would
didn't
say
play with none of them.
It's definitely revenge.
Yeah, but I feel like he would want to get the lick back with the Rams more so than Washington. And we got to fly across the country, so I feel like it ain't nothing for him to just stay home and chill, rest that up. We are supposed to be getting some reinforcements back. I think they said Oren Burks, Mitchell, and somebody else might be back. Maybe Armstead. Somebody might be back this week. But so overall, man, I just need that O-line to just
be
hang in there, man. Whole team really to just hang in there.
Yeah, facts.
Yes, that's how you knew yesterday's game was just hella physical, bro. Hella people were getting hurt, like people, you know what I'm saying? Like it was just hard ass collisions every possession from both sides. Like you feel me, just hard ass collisions constantly. Like yeah, bro. Like
my brother and I, the 49 and faithful, are really disappointed. Says Ricky Diaz. I'm one of them. We need to win the last two games. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, I was a little bit disappointed. Obviously, it's not the end of the world because we still get our first seed if we handle business. But when you stacking up against the best, you want to play your best, and we did not. Obviously, the Ravens had a lot to do with us not playing our best, so you got to give them their credit. But I know, like if we face them again, I know we'll look a lot different. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, facts, big facts.
We
move onto the defense real quick. Just because we had to talk about it. Shout out Rocket New Era for bringing this up because man, this was live tweeted in the moment for me. Man,
bro,
Jason Verrett came into the game and gave him a reception and then a touchdown right away. I text you in real time as this is happening, y'all. I'm chilling watching the game. I'm like, they about to tap in Jason Verrett. Like first of all, let's back it on up even to beginning of the day. My brother's giving me updates on, Jason Verrett looks like he's about to good to go. Yep, Jason Verrett just got updated. He's about to play in the game. I'm like, okay, cool. That's what's up. He's going to be on the sideline, cheering us on, making sure everyone is straight, right? And then,
or if the game is like a blowout, he might get in for a couple reps to get his feet wet.
Somebody gets injured, we got to throw in Jason Verrett right quick, which that did happen with Ambry Thomas. I did learn ended up getting injured.
No, that's not if someone gets injured. That's if everyone gets injured.
Thank you.
Not if someone gets injured. That's if everyone gets injured.
Somebody got injured. It is supposed to be chain of command. It's supposed to be everybody. It's Daryl Luter, Sam Womack. My boys are supposed to be out there.
No, first one's supposed to be Oliver. Supposed to be Oliver. Demo, you got to slide back outside.
Slide Demo outside. And put Isaiah Oliver in the damn slot. And for some reason,
or even like Oliver, you match up with Bateman, Demo, you got Flowers. Like you feel me? Even if you got a rocket like that, and then
it's the Ravens, bro. They ain't got like niggas to just be having us be afraid of. Like maybe no Isaiah Oliver on Zay Flowers, but even if he's
right outside of that, you feel me? I still match up with everybody else with Zay Flowers.
Come on, man.
And like you said, even if we got to do that for a possession or two, I still like it because Isaiah Oliver not gonna miss no tackles. It just. I looked up and it happened like 2 or 3 plays before the touchdown. So that's what a lot of people don't realize. Verrett came in like 2 or 3 plays before that and he passed somebody off through the zone. And I'm looking like,
bro, that was crazy.
How did he end up on the field, bro?
Oh my God.
I'm like, how did he end up on the field? And then you say you text me like Verrett, I'm like, bro, is Oliver active? Like, is he not playing or something? Like, I was so confused about what he's like, no, he's active. And then like the next drive they put him in, and it was like, well, where this been at? Like, I don't understand. Like, we love JV, that's a solid dude. But like,
great story.
We have not seen him play football in 2-3 years. Like, what are we doing right now?
He ain't played since the first game of 2021, and it is the year.
And I love JV, but you got to ease him back.
2024, bro. Come on, bro.
You got him coming off the street playing red zone snaps. Like he's supposed to
Steve is my
ease him
guy.
in.
Bro.
Like maybe on like
that was
right off a touchback, you can get him in for a play or two just to kind of ease him back into game speed. You don't do that in. Like, come on, bro. That was crazy.
That was crazy, bro.
I love JV, and I got faith that like going forward,
you feel me?
You feel me? He's gonna. It's not fair to him, bro. Like that's the point I'm trying to make. Like you feel me?
All this slander is towards Uncle Steve for wanting
Kyle or whoever idea that was.
Whoever okay to put
because Kyle could have, you feel me, hit the chain of command and be like, yo, it's JV. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, you feel me, right?
Hey, it's JV. Like, we all love JV, but
bro, this is his first game, bro. We are in like week 15 right now, bro. Football been playing, bro. He ain't been out there coming off the practice squad. Like, come on, bro. Like
week
that
16.
Was crazy, bro. Yeah, it's well into the season, bro. It's about to be next year, and you about to have this man Jason Red come and try and play some Kona right now. That was crazy, and it was Nelson Aguilar of all people. Like, come on, bro.
And it wasn't even like he really routed him. He was trailing to the back.
Yeah.
JV turned his head the wrong way to try to see if the ball was coming. He just stopped and caught it. Like, bro, this shit was weak.
That was tough.
And it's like majority of people gonna give up a touchdown like that. It ain't JV fault. Like, you feel me? Like, that's just one of them things. Like, quarterback, receiver kind of know what they doing. He seen him scrambling. He broke off his route and just stopped. That wasn't even the play design. So it is what it is, man. It's just, why would y'all throw that man in there like that?
Yeah, sorry, Jason Brad, you're on me, but that was the move, my boy.
And they made the right switch too, and because he passed him off in the route. You feel me? He stuck with him, but it's just like scramble play. Lamar do what he do.
That's great. That's great. I'm in the chat, getting to that Christmas leftover. Saying that we salty, bro.
We for sure salty, but we move.
Corny ass Raider fans, right? We walking out. We walking
out.
Them
Oakland Ravens.
Bro, we walking out the color purple, right? Everybody got the Niners shit on. It's lit. Saw a great movie. Somebody throws out Niners. Some salty ass Raider fan gonna walk up. I didn't even know they had won. Yet.
That's funny.
Raiders. Man, shut your ass up, man. Bro, I didn't think they had won that game, bro. Bro, that's crazy.
They was hooping. I didn't even really watch much of it, but I seen a couple of the highlights. And I checked the score. And I'm like, okay, Raiders doing their thing.
You didn't even hit my phone, bro. He gonna act like he was expecting that win. Nah, you was just
right. Exactly.
Like trying to say, oh,
they know
we good. That's shit funny as fuck. But the little smoke too. It was a bad game for Tig. On defense. I don't know if there was smoke between him and Zay Flowers from college. That's what I thought about. They're both rookies, you know what I'm saying? They was kind of like you going back and forth. But man.
Wait, Boston College is ACC though. I don't know if they even played.
Conference, but I just assumed like maybe they had played each other once, but I went and did my research. They didn't. So I just, maybe just that was something else. But
hey man, they're just football players both going at it, doing talking. Tig, I think he had a good first half, but the second half he started missing tackles.
Was Zay Flowers?
Yeah, no, that was the one from Likely when he stiff armed him. That was the one.
Oh, that was crazy. Yeah,
that was the one that I really ain't worried about the Zay Flowers one. He shook him and he fast, so he dove at the run. Oh yeah, OB3, the Oakland Ravens, man. You ain't know anytime the Niners got a good opponent, them Oakland Raider fans, they turn into like the Oakland Seahawks, man. Whoever the Niners rivals, or you feel me, they gave us like with Super Bowl when we played them in 2012, but every Raider fan I knew was rooting for the Ravens. Like,
says they need to hire Antonio Pierce. Shut the fuck
up. Antonio Pierce, he better worry about getting that offense together. He ain't gonna have a job.
Facts, big facts.
Yeah.
Oh man, that is hilarious.
But we'll be all right, man. I ain't worried about it.
Hey, Dre Greenlaw was flying around there. He had like 14 tackles, I want to say.
Yeah.
Well,
the defense was solid. We didn't get no turnovers. We didn't get enough pressure on Lamar, but outside of that.
That's what I was gonna say. What was that like watching? I mean, we all know Lamar Jackson is the truth, but kind of disappointed I didn't get to go see it in person. But I would have been mad because bro, the tickets was crazy, bro. I looked 3 hours before the game to see if niggas could make it. Didn't happen. But
Yeah.
Lamar Jackson was out there doing his thing, bro. Levi, bro. Just talk about him and his greatness and what he looked
The
like.
thing, like I said, the thing about Lamar, man, is when he's scrambling around, he's not scrambling just to run the ball. He's still looking downfield, trying to make a play with his arm. So that's why you got to respect his speed because he can get out of there anytime. But he's just really just coasting so he can throw the ball. So he can make all the throws, man. He did what he had to do. We got to him a little bit, made him a little bit uncomfortable at times, had to miss some throws, but
just his presence in the pockets, bro. Like he shrugging off niggas, making shit happen. I thought Chase had 2 sacks. He got out of 2 Chase Young sacks for sure, bro. But
yeah, and then like I said too, it's one of the things where you kind of got to rush together. If one person gets out of, or one person rushes too far up, or one person gets out their lane, it's just he be gone. All he do is take one step back, and then it's over.
I felt like they should have blitzed more. I know Lamar.
Yeah, I did too.
Blitz.
I think they got nervous too because he hit us on a couple of those blitzes, but I felt like that would have been the better bet just because I'd rather him make a quick decision than have the time to sit back there and you know what I'm saying. So
he was getting out of time to kind of foresee the field.
He was hitting our blitz too. Like we ain't gonna act like they didn't try it, but I feel like they should have went back to it a little more for sure.
Yeah, definitely. Shout out to legend Ernie Chavez. Said Lamar had one great run. It was a great run though. That
for sure.
Fred Warner, my dude, they had a little bit of friendly banter back and forth. I think Fred made a play on him.
Lamar was talking to everybody, but that's what he do. That's why
they respect the greatness on that field.
For sure.
Like
and then did you see the one where I forgot? I think it was Lamar and Dre Greenlaw. They was talking. And then the lineman, Lamar's lineman, tried to get in between them, and Lamar was like, "Hey, bro, chill out, man. We playing football, bro. You feel me? Like, watch out, bro. We playing football." Like you feel me? That's why I love Lamar because he a baller, bro. He
steps up to the challenge.
Yeah, exactly. And
he knew what this game meant, bro. Like,
and when he runs, he don't expect like I'm not you feel me? I'm a football player, bro. So if I'm hitting, we all hitting. Like he don't be ducky. Like he doesn't take hella unnecessary hits, but he's running the ball to run. Like he's trying to get to where he got to go. He not ducking too much smoke, bro. So that's why I got to get that man his credit, man.
Man, he got Fred on tape touching earth. That was crazy. My boy was hooping. And the sidearm throw, the running across the body with the sidearm throw.
Yeah, that was ridiculous. Like he jumped off one foot and like turned in the air. Like he didn't even plant his feet. He did like a fadeaway. Like he's crazy, bro.
Sick.
I was like hoping to God that was not complete.
I know. Unc says, can't do too much with your man Jimmy G, aka Mitty G, and AOC. Yeah, no.
Hey man, y'all was acting like AOC was the newfound baby Jesus for a while.
I heard AOC didn't even have a completion or something like that, or like he had 0 yards.
Man had like 60 yards or something like that.
Crazy.
I think it was like 65 yards. But hey, the defense got it done, man. 2 pick six or 2 touchdowns, I should say.
They did. Ernie Chavez says the Niners didn't tackle for shit.
And it's been about 2 weeks now.
Yeah. No, I mean we've missed tackles before, but like, the game was it was so much shit going on. Niggas didn't even talk about. I forgot all about the OG Gipp penalties in the beginning, bro. Like the PI was crazy, and
that one was crazy.
Because he had 2 PIs in the beginning, right? Or was it one?
He had back-to-back penalties. The other one was a face mask.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the PI was crazy, especially just because y'all just let dude do that to use check the drive before. So that's why, like, you feel me? It was a flag, but don't call it on one side, not the other. That's why it made me mad. Like, like the PI was a PI, but like it was just cool. It's cool when they do it.
Right now, big facts. Rocket New Era says even Cowboys fans were trying to talk smack. And I was like, guys, last night.
Right. And it was even funnier because they thought they was going to win. They went down to that game-winning touchdown, got that nice little Brandon Cooks. But then also said that's why I feel like they can't be as mad because this time it wasn't Dak. You feel me? Like, Dak did what he was supposed to do. So
that's true.
It gives them a little bit to rest they had on. But it was just hella funny because they thought they had it.
Yeah, they just our quarterback.
They thought they had one. And it was like 4 Cowboys fans where I was at. They was juiced. And just to watch the Dolphins walk down the field, that was funny.
Yeah, Tua did his thing yesterday. Doom, shout out Doom, new person to the gang. You know what I'm saying? Hit that like button, my boy. Says Ravens didn't try that hard. Lamar was out there smiling and laughing.
Man, he was
Time.
trying hard. He was smiling, laughing because it was fun. That's
Yeah,
the type of game you look for.
They was locked in the beginning, and
And
then just when the interception started flowing, it got a little out of hand. So they was able to loosen up.
Once they kicked down the door and stole our presents, that's when I had
that
enough.
was
That's when I had enough.
That was tough. Zay Flowers did his thing, bro.
But yeah, that was you could tell Lamar was having fun out there, even when the game was close. Like you said, he was dapping up Fred, talking back and forth with Drake Greenlaw. Like he was having a good time, man. It's Monday Night Football, the world watching. They was in their bag, man. Shouts to Lamar.
Odell and Zay, I think, hit the white man with that. You know, the white man that be hitting that shit, the little dance.
With the
yeah. That's on the sideline. They was, that was a tough loss, guys. I can't say too much else. Oh, last thing too, before we get off the game, special teams. The Ravens had good special teams all year, but like Ronnie Bell returning kicks.
They didn't house it at least, but yeah.
Deebo Samuel, I'm not a fan of having Deebo out there doing kickoff returns anymore. This is just me. But how do you think about our special teams right now and what it's looking like?
With Deebo, one of those I felt like it was like they just wasn't blocking, but it just Deebo's I'm kind of whatever about it. I don't feel like it's moving the needle like I thought it would. But I mean, who's a better option at this point? So I'm you know what I'm saying. And then
artificial lamb, bro. I don't want Deebo just out there, bro. Like,
but my thing is, I just like feel like, well, number one, Deebo ain't gonna be able to get as many touches as he used to, so that'll be able to at least have him 2 or 3 times a game where he can at least get the ball and try to make something happen. But the guys in front of him got to do better. I feel what you're saying. Like, we don't want them to just be back there. You know what I'm saying? But also, it's Deebo. We know that man ain't scared of nothing with that ball.
No, I mean, he had a great one. The good return at the beginning.
Then he got tripped up.
The second one, the first one was touchback, but the second one he had a pretty good return. But I don't like him out there, fam. It was cool for the Eagles game to put kind of fear into him, but it's not really getting us no juice like that. And Ernie Chavez. Yeah. I don't trust Ronnie Bell at all. I trust him as a receiver, but punt return. How you feel about?
It's just getting shaky, bro. And it's like I be trying to give him the benefit of the doubt because it's like he only dropping it on the sideline, and then he only fumbled. He was already down. You feel me? So, but it's just like, bro, it's too many games in a row where the ball is ending up on the floor. I don't like it. I had put out a tweet that your brother liked. It was basically like, we just have to ban Niners punt returners from wearing number 10, bro. It's just nothing good is coming out of this, bro. It's got to be illegal for our If you want to return punts here, you can't be wearing 10, bro. Like, make a decision. Like, you know what I'm saying?
What do y'all think Kyle Williams is doing right now?
He probably coaching or something.
You said what? Coaching?
He probably coaching or something, yeah. Because his pops was a GM. You know what I'm saying? So he's probably, even though his pops was a GM in baseball, but he probably coaching or something like that.
You think he works for like a tech company and like sales?
Nah, I think he coaching or something. His coaches, his kids' team or high school or something like that.
Do you think his name, like when his name comes up, do you think people, it can't be out here? He can't be working out here.
Nah. I was about to say, I don't even think nobody really remember him like that outside of our fan base. Like, he was decent. Like, you feel me? He wasn't he wasn't terrible, but it wasn't like he was just out. That's what he's most known for. And Giants fans, he probably got love in New York. So
yes. Yes, that's definitely.
He probably always has a job available on Wall Street.
You can always get a free meal out here in New York, my boy.
I'm sure he can always find a job on Wall Street.
Bro, Eli Manning should not even have 2, bro. Kyle Williams, what the fuck? Yeah, we gotta work on the first teams, bro. That shit is crazy. Unk says save Deebo. Yes, definitely. Ernie Chavez. Deebo got hit hard and bounced off that dude. Shout out.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Ass Marlon Humphrey, bitch ass nigga. Yeah, now that Deebo.
I bet you respect Deebo now. Yeah, I bet you respect Deebo now.
Bro, if you go back and look, he looked at him up and down after he hit him, like, nigga, and just kept it like,
right. He'll be walking up off you.
Bro, Deebo Samuel's a savage. Bro, I don't care what anybody
Marlon Humphrey looked back like, what was that? Like,
he
looked back like, what was that?
fire hydrant, bro.
So
Yeah,
why would you not fall down? Like,
team up for life, man. I don't care. OB3 says, "Is Ray Ray McLeod coming back? I
maybe in
appreciate
the
Debo stepping
playoffs.
up to return kicks, but McLeod needs to be out there. How are we feeling about man? When is my boy Ray Ray coming back?
They're saying maybe playoffs, but we'll see.
Mm.
But Ray Ray, like I said, I don't feel like he's gonna score, but I definitely don't feel like he's gonna drop the ball either. So
Yeah,
so I'll definitely take somebody like, and that's where Kyle be at with it too. He's like, I'd rather take somebody that'll give me 10 yards and I know it's gonna hold it than somebody I feel like might lose 5, might lose 15, but give you a touchdown once a year. Yeah, that's fair. But I'm all for next year bringing Cordell Patterson to our team.
bruh, that would be lit. That would be like you are here.
I was thinking about that. I was thinking about that earlier
You
because,
know, I would be down for that.
but even just like on like some like running back, wide receiver, like he'll still find a way to use him. Like Kyle would love.
Bro, it's such a thing about the 49ers not taking back any kickoffs or like punt returns, anything like that. For a viewer on the show, the next time the 49ers run a kickback, we will get you a Costco size alcohol bottle of your choice. Because that is how improbable it is for us to take a kickoff back. Y'all looking at it right here. We're trying to get the fan base up. Hit that like and subscribe button. Turn on your damn notifications so you know when your boys go live. But when the 49ers return it back to the crib, you will get a bottle sent to the crib, bro. Shout out to when the Warriors used to give out chalupas if they scored points. Like, this shit ain't never going to happen.
You're going to have to enter the raffle if the 49ers return the kickback, man. Gonna be live on IG.
Everybody watching the game, you know what I'm saying? OB3 says Kyle Williams could be out here doing real estate or something like that. Seems like a lot of ex-players end up working in real estate, yes. Because
that's funny.
I think I worked with a dude that used to hoop. He was really good. I working sales. He was working at Enterprise at the time. He was nice. He played with LeBron when LeBron was out here on the what's called Oakland Warriors.
Right.
Yeah.
Soldiers.
Ended up working in sales, being a manager. Like that should just be calling man. You know what I'm saying? Good conversationalist. Cordell Patterson would be dope. Shout out OB3, yes, for sure.
What's his name? What's the dude from the Seahawks? He
who?
The little receiver. If I can Lockett. He does real estate. Yeah, he's the Seahawks official realtor.
Really?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I mean, he got a portfolio going before he even gets out the game.
Yeah.
In real estate,
now. For sure. And then the fact that like everybody that come to the squad, like you need a new spot, don't even worry about it. Got you locked in, baby.
Man, y'all saying T-Lock. He go, Unc says, don't buy cheap shit on my Costco. No, man, y'all saying whatever y'all want, man. We got you, man. Oh, AJ Cruz already putting in his bottle request. Johnny Walker Blue. Okay.
That's a man with expensive taste. I love it.
Yeah, I ain't mad at it because like shit, you gonna go all the way, go in for the gusto, and man, I don't know when the Niners are gonna do it next time. Could be this year, could be next week, could be 10 years from now. Already are blown up somewhere. We for sure got y'all, man. It's been a long time. Shout out Teggy and Junior. I think that's pretty much everything on the 49er game that we covered. As I said before, I was not watching the Warriors play. I watched it via my phone in the movie, keeping up on the score update. But what happened in the game, I saw the Splash Brothers didn't really get going like that. All I was able to get off was a tweet about them needing Draymond, not watching it all. Just, giving a hot take. Free Draymond. Funny. What do you think about your man's what the Warriors look like on Christmas?
But it's just still kind of the same problems that we have with the rim protection. Honestly, if Steph and Clay get going, we probably win that game if they make a few shots. So it's not to be overreactful, but Kerr just he gotta let my boy Kuminga play, bro. It's just that's one thing I'm just having a problem with. I felt like he could have went more with TJD and Saric as opposed to Looney. Wiggins was actually Wiggins started off hot, and then he didn't do shit in the third quarter. So we was like, all right, Wiggins falling back into that Andrew Wiggins that we know. But then he started hooping again in the fourth. So then it was like, okay, maybe Wiggs is really, you feel me, locked in, you know what I mean, trying to stay around. And then kind of fizzled out a little bit, but
I saw like the end. I saw like the last 5 minutes. I think last 5 minutes.
Yeah. We just got to be able to defend without fouling. Some of those fouls were bullshit, but we know how that goes. You know what I'm saying? That's part of the game, whatever the case may be. But
we needed some defense.
Yeah.
Like Draymond be giving.
Yeah, but Draymond can't do shit with Jokic either. So
I mean, he would have helped. He wouldn't have hurt us. You think?
I'm sure. No, it wouldn't have hurt. But like,
okay.
I don't feel like if Draymond moves the needle in that game, I just feel like Steph and Clay was missing some shots. That
Steph and Clay did it, bro.
Yeah, so
I'm trying to put the prize pick in bet in the whole morning, the whole drive to the movie theater, man. They was hating on me. It was. Hey, they got some stimulations with that shit, so I pretty much couldn't get it in. Steph's line had moved from 28 points or over, literally from when we had drove from the house to down the street to 27. And I was like, fuck, still could take the under on that shit because historically Steph is not good on Christmas. We don't know what it is. Maybe my boy is just like.
No, Paul Pierce was just talking about it. Like, it's hard for, like, if you're a family man, it's hard to play on Christmas. Your mind just is hella other shit going on. You really don't care about this game at that point. Like, you want to get home. He's like, and if you're off the road, your family ain't with you. And he's like, and even if they are, your house ain't there. Like, so he's like, it's just hella, it's just a weird time to have.
Maybe also too, maybe trauma. I mean, we're getting kind of deep here, but his pops being in the league and maybe his pops playing on Christmas a lot, or maybe
that's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying that could also be a factor too.
Yeah, but. And Steph all about his family, so I'm sure not watching him open the presents and shit, that should probably be getting to him,
Man, or I mean, it's probably better when they're at home. That way you can do it in the morning, and then.
Yeah, but even then, it's still like you feeling like you rushing out the door. Like let's hurry up and get this game over with. I'm trying to play with the kids and shit.
Yeah, that's what.
New toys and shit.
Saying, Kmart on a Gil Arena show, he was like, man, anybody got to play at 9 o'clock or 12 o'clock Eastern on the East Coast, trash, nigga. Like that's
right.
Because you gotta be at the stadium by at least by 10 o'clock, 2 hours before. But
I'm about to say probably even before that shit.
Yeah, facts.
They probably got to be there 3-4 hours before. Stretch, warm up, all that shit. Eat before you even do your actual like game routine.
Yeah, facts. Now that shit is crazy. But I guess I had to read off this tweet from Unc says y'all getting deep. Y'all niggas out here.
I ain't gonna lie, I wouldn't want to hoop on Christmas. I ain't gonna lie, shit.
I mean, I would be down just depending on the year, like the LeBron years and shit like that. I think it would be fun, but it kind of just all depends on the individual.
The only person that I could just like, Kobe, but he's a sicko. All he cares about is basketball.
Kobe don't give a fuck.
That's why he be killing on Christmas. That's what I'm saying, bro.
Big facts.
Motherfuckers in here ain't focused on the game.
No, for real. R.I.P. Kobe. Kuminga had a very interesting quote. Shout out Warriors World and the legend Marcus. Is that my boy? The
Marcus Thompson.
Marcus Thompson. Shout out MT. Kuminga says, me with the ball, nobody's guarding me. But sometimes I gotta take that away to make sure my OGs are getting the ball. That's where it's confusing. Sometimes I come out the game not even knowing what I did, and that messes with my head. It's like, what do they want me to do? I can pass, and I can do different shit. End quote. JK, feeling like how we all feeling. This man's been on a fucking shortest leash ever for 3 years. Him and Moody, free Moody too. But hearing that quote, you see in the game, how you think Jonathan Kuminga should feel, bro, about his future going forward with the Warriors and Steve Kerr with these damn rotations, leaving it.
I mean, I feel like it's been the same. My fault.
Wait.
I feel like it's been the same thing for him, like since he's been in the league. And it's like the championship year, you can kind of understand because it's like he probably wasn't ready to contribute on a championship team at that point.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? But it just, to me, it doesn't make sense because then you've been telling Kuminga this, you've been having him doing all this other stuff, but then Pods comes in and gets to do, like, you just oozing confidence into him and you just letting him do whatever he wants out there. So it's like, it doesn't make sense in his eyes. And I could definitely understand that because it's like, you telling me I don't get to play freely. I have to do all these certain little things to stay on the court.
Mm-hmm.
But then when it comes to this dude, you just let him do what he want out there. He get to just go hoop and be
For
himself.
the most minutes sometimes in the game.
Yeah, no, not sometimes. Every game he's played, every game he started, he's played the most minutes. So, and then yesterday, I feel like Kuminga got caught up because he was playing with Steph a lot, and Steph wasn't having that great a game. So Steph was minus 26, and then Kuminga ended up being minus 24. So the plus minus didn't really work in his favor. But Steph was a little bit off yesterday, and Kuminga got caught in that. But it's just like Kerr don't be consistent with his message. So I'm sure that shit is frustrating when you watch it. You know what I'm saying? You feel like you're doing everything right. Like I want to get out here and get buckets, but I'm reining myself in just to make sure I do everything right because I got to play the way you want me to play. Mm-hmm. But then even then, that's not enough. So like, you know what I'm saying? It's like a young dude too. Yeah.
Just to not even know why you're getting pulled, bro. Like it's been times we've been there and we see this nigga just get pulled and he's just like, even I mean, he did that shit with Clay too. Like niggas don't even know why they get pulled like that. But like,
what was the last game we were at? Not the Celtics, the one.
Pool game, Jordan Poole game.
Right, the Wizards game. Kuminga was the best player on the floor for like, that was like the first half, but he took him out and like he didn't play like for a lot of the game, and it just made no sense because it's like, bro, everybody's watching this. Kuminga is doing everything right, making extra passes. Like I forgot, it's the one he could have shot it in the corner, but instead he kicks it to Clay for the open three. Yeah, and then he immediately comes out. Like, bro, like what more can you ask of the man? Like Kuminga last year would have just shot it in the corner because he know he can get buckets, but he made the extra pass.
You do the right thing.
You know what I'm saying? Right. I do the wrong thing, I get taken out. I do the right thing, I get taken out. So like he gonna just at a certain point. He's gonna say fuck Steve Kerr and he's just gonna do what he want out there. And it's either gonna help us or it's gonna hurt us. So we're gonna see. I just feel like Kuminga needs to be starting and playing more than 25 minutes.
Should be averaging at least 30, bro. Like shit's
That's
crazy.
What I'm saying, bro.
Shit's crazy. Rockin' New Era says Steve is too loyal to his vets, which is why Kuminga gets pulled. It shouldn't even be the best though, bro.
It ain't. It's
Wiggins playing over here, bro. Wiggins ain't even playing good.
It's not even just the vets. Kerr's too loyal to his agenda. Yeah. Like last year, this man was out here playing Anthony Lamb and Ty Jerome, bro.
Niggas ain't even in the league right now, bro. And you out here got them overstarting a pick from the 7th pick and the 14th pick. Thank God Moody is a humble person, but damn, bro. I would have been here trying to fight this nigga, bro. Like,
man, like what are we doing, bro?
Especially like you said with Pods, getting all this time. Pods is a good player. He can hoop.
Pods be hooping, and I hate that. Yeah, he be catching. I gotta clear that up too. I be sending Pods strays, and it ain't even his fault. Pods is a baller. You feel me? He's progressed a lot faster than I thought he would. You feel me? He's a hooper, certified. But
when you sit here and watch Jonathan Kuminga and Moses Moody be on the shortest leash ever because you think Steve Kerr feels like rookies should have to go through the fucking trenches, which makes sense entirely when it's happening. But when you got some new dude coming in, you got a rookie minutes than Steph fucking Curry, like, bro, what are we doing right now, bro? That shit is Steve, bro. And I love
like.
Come on,
like
man.
Last year, if you're gonna be chalking up games starting Ty Jerome, why not just play the young dudes? Like, it just made no sense. Why not play Moody? And like, you're clearly if we're starting Ty Jerome, you're clearly chalking the game up. Like, as good as you think he is or not, like it's just stupid. Like you said, the man ain't even in the league no more. Neither one of them.
It made no sense. Ty Jerome and Lamar were getting hella run last season. Didn't even play in the postseason. Shit is crazy, bro. OB3 says Kuminga is being more vocal at least. I like it. But at the same time, I just hope it doesn't cost him. Yeah, I felt that way too, man, when I read the quote. But at this point, if he's getting pulled for doing the right things, like it don't even matter no more.
Yeah, like, I just feel like he's getting more comfortable being honest and open about his experience. You know what I'm saying? Like it just is what it is. Like I feel like shit. We all feel like, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, he can't go as far as we gonna go, but we can all see it, bro. Like this is clear as day.
Yeah.
The only one holding Kuminga back is Kerr.
Unc says is definitely he's a big Steve Kerr hater. Love that Steve Kerr develop someone, anyone. I mean,
seriously.
They did develop Jordan Poole. At least we'll give him that. He has at least that one.
Sent his ass to the G League.
And then, no, they said that nigga to die. Hey, Jordan Poole was hooping though. I never forget. I saw some clip of that when they sent them back to the G League and they was hooping in them hotel room banquet rooms.
Yeah.
Just fucking yammed on the nigga right quick. I'm like,
oh, no, I ain't gonna lie. If you remember though, like it was like 2 games before he went down. Yep. He started serving like 2 games before he went to the G League. Like he started serving, and then he went down there with hella confidence, and then he was hooping.
Yeah, I'm glad they are.
But do you remember
doing that with the? You said what?
I said, do you remember one of his first games was versus Kuminga?
Yeah. Oh yeah. No. Yeah. I remember that game, and it was highlights because Kuminga dunked on him and everything. Yeah. I remember that shit. That's why Kuminga definitely knows Poole very well. But I mean, still, Poole was he definitely developed. Ended up being good. You can say he developed shit. Pajinski right now, Pajinski balling, and TJD who needs. So did TJD get a run yesterday, or what happened with that?
I don't think it was hella run. Let me see, because I didn't watch the full game because I had to go to my mom's, but I watched majority of it, and I watched the fourth. But I think he played like 20 something minutes, like 24, 25, if I'm not mistaken.
That's a good question. Rocket New Era says, if you're Kuminga, do you ask to be traded?
No, it was only 15 minutes. That was the problem.
15? Damn.
Yeah. And then he still had 8 points, 5 rebounds.
I kind of said that was going to happen because I felt like.
But he foul trouble. Foul trouble.
I did like Looney versus Jokic more because he's a little more below the rim player, but yeah, free TJD.
And then, like we said, it's Jokic. You can only do so much, but Looney only had 3 rebounds, which is.
Trade machine question: do you think Kuminga should ask for a trade?
I ain't gonna say he should ask for a trade, but if he did, I would understand why. I feel like Moody has more of a gripe than Kuminga. Yeah. I feel like Kuminga's still at the point where he can kind of force Kerr's hand. Moody, I feel like you doing my boy bad. He just needs to be playing anywhere. So
anywhere.
But knowing Moody, he probably ain't gonna ask for a trade because he just, he likes coming to work, handling his business. Yeah.
Right. Man, like I'm still getting paid. Like he's still learning from the vets. Like Moody is a grinder. He's gonna, like they said, they like him similar to Looney in that way, but just way more talented, of course. Even though Looney's a legend, don't let me disrespect the legend. But yeah, man, I wouldn't be surprised if Kuminga didn't want to, you know what I'm saying, go forward with the Warriors after this year. Talking like long term or anything like that. But I mean, they already signed his 5th-year option, right? So it would just be a matter of just sign him long term, or I mean, like it. Honestly, it's Wiggins getting away right now. They have. And I'm not a big trade machine person, but they kind of have guys that do a lot of similar things. I think that's what's fucking up the rotation right now. Do you think they need to trade Wiggs somewhere to try and get somebody else and just let Kuminga be free and just have Moody out there too, so that way they can get those minutes? Or like, what do you think?
Yeah, maybe ideally, but I also said too, I've still given Wiggins like another, about 30 days to see if he really gonna, like, because I said last game he was actually hooping, so he be having spurts where it's maybe not the best, but even like you seen the clip with Chris Paul, he was like, "Hey, bro, if you want the ball, just tell me to give you the ball." Like, you really? I'm gonna find it and send it to you. He just walked up to him like, "Hey, if you want the ball, just tell me." Like, you feel me? Like, I need you to be aggressive. Shit, I want you to ask for it. Like, you feel me? I want you to ask for the ball. So, like, come on. So, like, little stuff like that where I feel like they pouring into Wiggins is like, I don't know. He just be seeming like he needs that sometimes. Like, he needs to know that they all believe in him or depend on him. You know what I'm saying? So then he can step his game up. But I'm still not ready to throw in a towel on Wiggins. Like I said, I've seen him do the stuff. I know he can do it. He may be going through some stuff, whatever. But I'm gonna give him at least 30 more days to try and grind his way out of that. See if he can make something of this season. And if not, then I would say maybe start looking to see what we can do. But
yeah, I think they'll be fine, man. Nuggets are a good team coming off the championship. I've almost beat them, even without Draymond. So they got the next couple games. I think the Heat gonna be coming up. Mavericks on Saturday should be some pretty good ones. I think they make a good run in the homestand. So I'm not too worried about the Warriors. I mean, we had the 5-game win streak before that.
I was gonna say I feel a lot better like over this past week or two going against these teams than I did a while ago. But the Mavs game is still. I'm worried about that. Derek Lively.
It's just Luka though, bro. Like, man, because I'm like,
Kyrie,
man, bro. Kyrie hurt right now.
Oh, he is. I didn't know that. But then Lively too, though. He scares me.
Luka went stupid yesterday for like 50, but I'm watching the game like, bro, they don't have. It's really just Luka and
for sure. But Derek Lively, he worries me, bro. He reminds me of a young like Tyson Chandler, and we have nobody that athletically can really.
TJD,
but I feel like he can physically he can match with him for sure. But he long, bro, like 7 foot. So like, it's gonna be some stuff that I feel like if TJD ain't in the game, they can get some easy lobs.
I know the Mavs. I mean, they even though we are still only 3 or 4 games back right now from like the 5th seed. So we're still, like it's close.
Yeah, for sure.
Too early still.
And we still got to play the weaker teams. We played majority of the best teams right now. We still got to play
tough, and we got one of the easier schedules for the rest of the year. So I like our chances going forward. Still got the splash guy. Still got Clay. Still got Dre. So I'm good with it. Pretty much we are good today. We will have a really great episode on Friday. Your boys are going to have the redemption match of Fantasy Football Championship from last year. It's going to be your boy Mel and your boy Cheese, you know what I'm saying, going at it for the Fantasy Football Championship next week. So we're going to definitely break that down just to kind of put y'all matches on and see y'all votes for who y'all think are going to win next week. Because I totally thought you were going to lose yesterday, and I was counting my chickens a little too early. And you ended up pulling it off and coming back, bro. How does that feel? You know what I'm saying? No, you going back to the championship, brother.
Man, it was nerve-wracking watching that Eagles game. I had the kicker and I had Goddard. So they did their big one, man. Especially the kicker. I towards the end of the game, I could kind of see in his shape up. I'm like, yo. But then he took that sack, and I'm like, yo, did he just get out of field goal range? Like, it made me a little bit nervous, but they handled business, did their big one, got me up out of there. So I feel good about my team, man. They got me this far, so I'm rocking. Hopefully, I get Mike Pittman back. If I get Mike Pittman back, I feel even better about it.
I totally thought because I felt way more confident going against Cookie. Not even gonna lie to you, you definitely be winning against me in that league, but we're gonna get some redemption, bro. We're gonna be coming with it this year, y'all, for real.
Yo, you got the results from the parlay picks?
Yes. You had the Lions -3 that hit, but your other 2 teams did not. 49ers -6, Jaguars +1.5. But your boy went undefeated this week. Browns -3, Packers money line, and the Bears money line. So for all those that took my picks, I need to at least get 2% back right now.
That Packers one was clutch too, because
that was big. That was big.
Yeah.
My boy Xavier popped up. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Shout out gang in the building. We here, baby. Shout out my boy Xavier in the chat. Rockin' New Era says Niners just released Willie Snead. I saw he got sent back.
But I'm pretty sure he'll end up back on the practice squad.
Yeah, facts. I mean, but y'all it was way too much Willie Snead for me yesterday, bro. And that's he's a good dude and everything, but bro, I want them to use Ronnie Bell if Jawan Jennings can't go in that third receiver spot for me.
But you know what rookies too, it's like you don't know if he knows all the plays. You don't know if he, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of that be coming to it. But Ronnie Bell got a touchdown every time we put these jerseys on though.
They had the nigga from the preseason. I hadn't seen him since we was watching Lance throw to him. What's brother name?
Chris Conley.
Chris Conley was out there this weekend, man. I'm like, come on, bro. What?
He been playing special teams though. I think it was like last week he played special teams.
Man, he was playing wide receiver yesterday, bro.
I know, but I would say yesterday they put him in wide receiver.
That's what we ain't gonna do, bro. So yeah, it's just crazy. That should be pretty much it for today. I want to thank y'all for rocking with us on this post-Christmas episode of On Base Soil. Before we get up out of here, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Turn on your damn notifications so you know when your boys go live.
They signed. Oh, my bad. I didn't mean to cut you off, but Rockin was saying what's the name? Let go of Taylor Stallworth, but they also signed the dude from the Rams, fucking Joseph Day.
I don't know who that is.
Sebastian Joseph Day. He used to play for the Rams. So yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
you got him. He's a D tackle. So.
All right. Well, we'll take that. RIP Taylor Stallworth to the game. But yeah, you got any last words?
Nah, man, just like we always say, like, subscribe, turn on your damn notifications.
Keep y'all head up.
You feel me? While y'all around family this year, put them on the on-base soil. You feel me? Let them know gang is around and here to stay.
Yeah.
And so see y'all Friday, man.
Man, everyone have a good evening and enjoy y'all motherfucking day.